trying to bounce back from their loss earlier this week against Wichita State. Lady Toppers have it, and we are ready to go. Salary on the far side, penetrates to the baseline. And her pass is quickly intercepted. That's a great start for the Lady Panthers. Here comes Hoosier. Mid-range pull-up is way short. And rebounded by Telegdi.
And this is goes down officially. This is considered an exhibition game for Wesleyan. It's considered a regular game for WKU when it comes to the records and so forth.
Hand off to Gilvin. She has had a tremendous season as she finds Salary. High arcing three, no good. Pulled in by Gilvin off the glass and in. And Lady Toppers are on the board first.
Yeah, this is one of the few teams that WKU will play all year that WKU actually has a big size advantage over Wesleyan. Wesleyan has one player over 6 foot.
Maya Montgomery, the center, in and out. Gilvin goes high for the rebound. Taking a look at the starting lineups, you'll notice on the Lady Toppers side, there's no Acacia Hayes as Alexis Meade, the Red Seas parted for, and 4-0 start for Western Kentucky.
Yeah, Acacia may play, may not. She's coming off that injury when she had the concussion and so forth. She did come back and play against Wichita, but it may be one more game just to get her completely healed. She may play some. We'll see.
Here's Montgomery. She's double-teamed. Looking at the top of the key. Williams-Harris back to Montgomery. She'll try another three, and it's cash.
Yeah, good-looking shot, too, for the 6-footer. She averaged 10.5 points a game, and she's been in double figures 3 of her 4.
Chatfield inside, too strong. Rebounded by Hoosier, the star player for this Lady Panthers squad. Able to work around Chatfield. Inside.
Well, she made a great move to get to the basket. Did a good job of ball handling and splitting the trap. Just did not finish.
Chatfield will try the three. It's too short. Great box out by Kentucky Wesleyan, especially from Hoosier. And this is the second matchup this season for the Lady Toppers against a D2 team. The last time it was Kentucky State when they came in, and there were so many turnovers by that Kentucky State team.
Yeah, Kentucky Wesleyan is a better team right now than Kentucky State. And Kentucky Wesleyan won 21 games last year, 21-6. And has had a really, really good program, really ever since Nicole Neiman and Caleb Neiman has taken over.
Just underway from EA Diddle Arena, 4-3 start for the Lady Toppers over the Panthers. So glad that you could join us. So glad that we are inside. It is freezing cold in Bowling Green this evening. Great look, but too far for Telegdi. She was wide open, but Salary just pushed it a little too strong.
Yeah, that'll go down as Destiny's second turnover of the game. I think her foot slipped right before she was making that feed that may have caused that errant pass.
Well, what are the things that you want to see out of the Lady Toppers coming off that loss against Wichita? And, you know, it's so tough to start undefeated, going on the road against that team. It's very tough to win, especially when you kind of feel like you're due for a loss. Interception by Chatfield. They have numbers. Hand off to Meade. Thought about a three. Now she pulls the trigger and gets it.
She is just on such a heater right now. That's now 9 out of 16 from 3 for her. In her last 3 games, she's put up 18, 24, and 22, and she's playing great.
Her last 2 games coming into tonight, a combined 46 points to go with the stats. And there's another forced turnover by the Lady Toppers. For Kentucky State, when they came in, that other D2 team, they had over the 30 turnovers like we were discussing. That is just incredible. And the turnovers have been a big part of this Lady Toppers and really why they're so good this year and towards the top in the nation for steals.
Yeah, eighth in the nation in steals, 13th in the country in forced turnovers. Forces close to 25 a game.
Alexis Meade tries another three and banks it in.
Give that assist to Destiny Salary. Best 3 in the game is inside out. That's exactly what that was.
Tapped away by Gilvin. Telegdi.
This game could get out of hand real quick if that's the 3rd turnover for Destiny Salary right there.
That's Alani Williams-Harris, the graduate from Indianapolis, Indiana. A monster steal to keep the Panthers still in this one early. 10-5, almost halfway through the first quarter. Chatfield to the right wing. Looks inside, and it's taken away again. Kentucky Wesleyan on the push.
Yeah, that's not going to make Coach Collins happy. It's 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game for WKU.
Williams-Harris too short on the 3 ball. Ariel DeBoo was actually the player for the Panthers who got the steal and then the easy layup for Kentucky Wesleyan. So I do apologize about that, but still a 10-5 lead for the Lady Toppers. Here's DeBoo again. Tight defense by Gilvin. And DeBoo sets up the offense. Williams-Harris to a cutter inside. Double team, spin move, denied by Gilvin. Gets it back. Riley Neal in the corner to Hoosier. 5 on the shot clock. Shake and bake, step back three. Off to the right, tapped away. And it's fielded by Meade. Up ahead to Salarig. Nice pass to Chatfield, slows it down. Bounce pass, mid-range is pure by Josie Gilvin.
Nice unselfish play that time by Mackenzie Chatfield. Turned down the shot and hit the trailer Gilvin for the easy bucket.
That is still a shot that she really has perfected this season, and kind of why she's taken that next step forward is she is so lethal as Kentucky Wesleyan gets an easy basket underneath of the block.
Yeah, she's by far, Mackenzie Chatfield, the most improved player on the team. Only played about 5 minutes a game last year, now up to about 20-25. There goes Lexi Meade for another basket.
Yeah, that is nasty how she's able to finish. 14-7. Neal in the corner, but it was tapped away out of bounds on the Lady Toppers. A lot of subs coming in for both sides, but we'll take a break. Great start for WKU, 14-7 over Kentucky.
For the first 14, and this year Nicole is the official head coach, but yeah, done a great job there.
And Greg Collins, one of the best starts in program history, 7-1, coming off a loss to Wichita State, but still just a sensational year that the Lady Toppers are having under Greg Collins.
Yeah, great start for the Lady Toppers.
Gilvin tracks it down, able to save it into the hands of Meade. Looks to the corner. But Kentucky Wesleyan able to get back on defense. Lady Toppers set it up. Here's Mariama So in the corner to Acacia Hayes, her first touch of the game. Coming off the bench tonight, Gilvin penetrates to the baseline. Fumbled the basketball and it rolls out of bounds. So a turnover on the Lady Toppers.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Mariama So, Maya Pratcher, and Acacia Hayes are 3 subs out of the timeout coming in to this game for the Lady Toppers. Full speed ahead. In the corner, wide open 3, high arcing. Off to the right and pulled in by Alexis Meade. Good take by Steinbrickner for the Panthers. Maya Pratcher all by herself, pump fake. Up top to Meade. Blow by speed, looking for Gilvin, tapped away, ball on the ground, and a foul. Alexis Meade bumped. Kentucky Wesleyan. So now that's back-to-back possessions where the Lady Toppers haven't been able to find any rhythm.
Yeah, that was the right idea at that time by Lexi. Penetrating the lane, just not quite there on the pass. Probably should have taken a little pull-up jumper, but it's hard to criticize Lexi Meade how well she's playing. She got 10 of the 14 points.
You know, Nicole Neiman as well, 15th season, has been just phenomenal like we mentioned. All-time winningest coach in program history. Great defensive job by Josie Gilvin taking the charge.
That's what Josie does, and that's just, you can see right here, the little chicken wing right there, the right hand should be a push, and that's the correct call.
You know, also, too, for Kentucky Wesleyan, from 1976 to 2009, there were 13 head coaches. They averaged 10 wins per year during that span. There were no postseason wins. Well, then Nicole Neiman takes the job, and it's a complete turnaround. Averaging 20-win seasons ever since she took the head coaching position, 18 postseason wins, and 3 conference championships.
Yeah, that's very, very impressive, to say the least. That's a complete, you're correct, turnaround.
Meade looking for the screen. Inside the paint. Out to Gilvin. Too short. Mariama So is decked to the ground, going for the offensive rebound.
I think it's going to be on Ricchetto on the foul right there. So coming off just a super game. You can see right here, should be a little push off on there. There it is on the box out. So coming off a great game, 12 points, 5 rebounds against Wichita. Only her and Lexi Meade were the only 2 in double figures.
She was the only scorer off the bench in double figures as well. Missed 3 in the corner by Alexis Meade, and it's pulled in by Riley Neal. Here comes Hoosier. She has been really quiet tonight. If Kentucky Wesleyan's going to pull off this upset, she has to have a big night. Air ball on the 3. Rebounded and put back in by Ariel DeBoo.
Yep. That was a freebie right there. You can get an offensive rebound right there underneath the basket. You're going to score mostly.
Panthers only down by 5. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first. Josie Gilvin attacks. Kisses it off the glass.
Tough shot. That's not an easy shot by Gilvin.
That is a big-time finish by Josie Gilvin. In the corner. Off-balance layup, too strong. Snatched up by Pratcher. Up ahead to Alexis Mead. Intercepted. Rolls out of bounds. And Lady Toppers still have the basketball. What a crazy pass. There was 3 defenders in the area of Alexis Mead. What a crazy pass. There was 3 defenders in the area of Alexis Mead, and she somehow almost ended up catching the basketball still on that feed by Josie Gilvin.
Lexi just, like I said, she's had a fantastic career. But to top off her career, 4-year player at WKU, she's having the best year of her career, too.
And her confidence just grows game by game. You can see it on the floor. Inside, counting in 1. Alexis Mead, are you kidding me? That was a tough finish.
Yeah, a lot of strength, too, that time. Obviously, Lexi, you can see for yourself, she's not very big, but strong. And right here, she just went right through 2 players and got an opportunity right here for an and 1.
She's a bulldog, isn't she? I mean, fiery.
Fiery, leader of the team. Everything that you kind of want for a point guard in terms of leadership and fire and so forth. You don't want a point guard who's sleepy. You want a point guard that brings energy, and she does.
She's already up to 13 points. Still just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Great box out by Gilvin. Up ahead to Acacia Hayes, all by herself. 2-on-1, the floater for So, puts in the deuce.
And what made that such a good pass, you had a 6'3" So streaking down the floor instead of making a low bounce pass, which is hard for a post player to catch. Just threw it right up in the air where it's an easy catch.
Alexis Mead, tight ropes. Up ahead to Gilvin, another easy fast break layup for the Lady Toppers.
And this is what WKU just feasts on turnovers.
23-9. What a run by WKU. Just got done saying it was only a 5-point game. That was about it felt like 20 seconds ago, but it was just a 5-point game for the Panthers, and now Lady Toppers on this massive run.
Yeah, it's called spurtability, and WKU has spurtability. The problem against Wichita State is that Wichita State's a good team from the American Conference, and WKU forced 20 turnovers, but shot a dismal. There's another turnover. Well, I don't know why it's not. I guess there was no possession. But they shot a dismal 27%, and it's hard to win when you shoot 27%.
Debut for 3. They needed that one, and she connects. A minute left in the first quarter, 23-12. That stops a 9-0 run by the Lady Toppers. Casey Hayes wearing that face mask tonight, the clear face mask. Always been a fan. I wish more players would do it. You know, the clear face mask, you see that all the time. But do you remember when, and I'm pretty sure he's the only player that I've really seen do this when he had to wear the face mask, but LeBron had the black face mask, and I know that had to be so intimidating.
Well, he's intimidating anyway.
Just because it looks like a Batman mask.
Yeah, that's correct, yes.
And then on top of being LeBron James, that's a pretty good combo. Hayes.
Another good pass.
So to the baseline. Hayes pulls it away. Up top to Salary. Pratcher wants it, but just off her fingertips and into the hands of Kentucky Wesleyan.
Yeah, Coach Collins happy with the turnovers that WKU's forcing, but I know he's irritated with the amount of turnovers WKU is making. And this is a tricky game for WKU. It's a game they should win against a D2 opponent. After this game comes a trip to Hawaii. That's another nice 3. Dabu's off to a good start. They got a trip to Hawaii, so you know they're looking forward to that. And then they have Kentucky on the schedule. It's not really a trap game. It's a game they should win, but it's a game that maybe focus-wise maybe not would be the greatest focus in the world.
8 seconds remaining. Acacia Hayes to the right wing. Up top to Pratcher. 3 to shoot. Inside the paint. Floater at the buzzers. Too short. Well, the Lady